In this section, we will create our Facebook heart emoji. And to start, we need first to open our project file. Go to File, then Open, or use the shortcut Ctrl+O. Then look for the source files and the heart folder. Choose your version, then open the file. After you open the file, you will see that we've got the full project. We've got the steps here from creating the circle, then the elements of our heart, then moving the heart shape and placing it on top of the red circle. We'll go one by one till we create the heart emoji shape. Now let's go and open our Facebook emoji colors swatches. If you can't see it here, just go, let me close it, and go to swatches. If you can't find it, go to window, look for swatches and make sure it has a check mark. In the swatches, click on the little icon at the top right, then go to Open Swatches Library, then Other Library. Now look for the source files. I have them here in my desktop. Then look for the basics folder, then choose your version, then select FB emoji colors. And here we've got our swatches for that course. And now we will start creating a bigger circle, this one exactly. And to do that, we'll choose our ellipse tool from the toolbox here, or use the shortcut L. Then we will click on our artboard. In the window that will appear, we will type 100 pixels in both the width and height. Then we will click OK. Now the circle has a white fill color and a black stroke, and you can see that here in the fill and stroke icons. So we need to put the red color in the fill. Select it once, go to your swatches palette and select the third color, the red one here, and make sure that the circle has no stroke. One click on the stroke, then choose none color. And in this way we've done from creating the first circle, and see you in the next video. Now let's keep that red circle away, like let's put it just here, and let's go to our toolbox and choose the ellipse tool with the shortcut L. You will find the rectangle tool here, so you will right click with your mouse, then choose the ellipse tool then you'll have to click on the artboard one time, and in the window that will appear you put 34 pixels in both the width and height. Then we click OK. So let's just give it the black color. From our swatches, the circle is selected, so no need to select it, or we will use the selection tool, then selects like that. Now we go to our swatches and choose the black color for our fill to that circle, and now we need to create a copy of that circle, and we will use a small trick. We'll click and hold the Alt keyword in our keyboard, then we will drag the circle to the right till you see that the number there, you can see dx or dy. Make sure that dy is 0 and dx is 29 exactly, or 28. Then release your hand from the Alt keyword on Windows or the Option keyword on Mac, and now you've got the first element for your heart shape. So see you in the next video. Now let's create another element for the heart shape, which is that circle, and we need to put it on top of those little circles. So let's first zoom in using the shortcut Alt on Windows and Option on Mac. Hold the keyword and scroll forward while keeping your cursor on top of the little circles to zoom in. Now go to your toolbox and choose the ellipse tool with shortcut L. Then position your cursor, or let us first unite those circles. Choose the selection tool, then go and look for the pathfinder. Select the circles and click on Unite. Now those circles became one single shape, and then we will go to the ellipse tool in the toolbox to the left. Then we will position or hover that plus sign on top of the shape. Then we will click with our mouse and hold like that. Then click the Alt or Option key and click the Shift key and hold both the keys and move our mouse in any direction till we see the circle covering both little circles or covering the shape, then we release. So this way we are on our way to create the heart shape. In the next video we will delete the top part of that bigger circle and keep only the bottom part. And for those who are not able to follow that step, because I think it's maybe a little bit difficult, you can create the circle in a different way. Let me delete this circle. You can use the ellipse tool, click on your artboard, and in the width put 63 pixels, and in the height put 63 pixels also. Then click OK. So you've got the same circle here. What you need to do is to use your selection tool, and when you see that the new circle is snapping with the edges of our previous shape, release your hand from the mouse and keep it like that. Now select both shapes. See that there is two shapes here, and go to our palettes, look for the align palette and click here on the horizontal align, then on the vertical align if the shapes are not centered that way. And here we come to the end of the video, and thank you for watching. Now after we created the circle on top of that shape, let me zoom in using the Alt or Option key in Mac, then scroll forward, and now we are going to delete the top part of that circle. Go to your toolbox and select the direct selection tool, select the top anchor points, then hit delete. So in this way you've got a shape closer enough to a heart shape. Let me zoom out to show you. So now you are in that step, and in the next we will make the heart look similar to that and finish with our Facebook heart emoji. See you in the next video. Let's continue creating the Facebook heart emoji. So let's zoom in using the Alt key or the Option key, click and hold, then scroll with your mouse wheel. Now we need to make those shapes a single shape, either by grouping them or by uniting them. To group the shapes, select them. We will use the selection tool to select both shapes, then right click, then select group, and in this way we've grouped the shape so they are now one shape. Or instead, let me in group, select and in group, or we can unite them from the Pathfinder tool, the Pathfinder palette. If you can't find it here, go to Window and look for Pathfinder and make sure it has a check mark. Now select Unite, so the shapes turn to a single shape, and go to your toolbox next to use the direct selection tool, then select the bottom anchor point, then move it down a bit. I will go and click the down arrow from my keyboard 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we will go to our option bar and choose that option here, convert selected anchor points to corner, and in this way we've created the heart shape. What we need to do now is to give it the red color with the selection tool. The shape is selected. Go to the swatches and choose that third color, and you've added the fill, or you've put the red color to the fill. Now let me bring that circle. I put the red color here just to show you that this is the heart. So the actual color will be white, like here. So just move it here a bit where you can see it on top of that circle. Then go to your swatches again and select the white color. So if you kept the white color, if you put the white color here, you won't be able to see your shape, and it will be difficult for you to somehow to move it and put it on top of the red circle. Now let's make sure that the heart shape is in the middle of the circle. Select both shapes, go to the Align palette and choose Horizontal Align Center and Vertical Align Center. Now look to our shape and see where is the heart located. We need to move the heart. We need to move it down a bit, so select it with the selection tool, then click on the down arrow from your keyboard. This is 1 time, 2 times, 3. I think that looks fine. Yeah, it is fine. And that's all for creating the Facebook heart emoji. See you in the next video. If you faced any problem in the Facebook heart emoji section and creating the elements, make sure to ask me questions and I will be here to answer you. So have no worries to ask. And that's all for this section. I hope you learn much from the course. See you.